Hello dear student, welcome to your channel Impulse J for Learning Physics. मैं आपका फिजिक्स मेंटर प्रकाश रंजन। आज आप लोगों के साथ मैं फिर से स्प्रिंग का कंसेप्ट लेकर आया हूँ, जिसमें मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट को प्रॉब्लम होता है। इवन मेरे भी जो रेगुलर स्टूडेंट है वो भी रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि कंस्ट्रेंट या स्प्रिंग पे कुछ वीडियो क्रिएट करके देने के लिए, या जो मेरे स्टूडेंट होंगे जो यूट्यूब के थ्रू अपने कंसेप्ट को बूस्ट कर रहे होंगे, उनके लिए मैंने स्प्रिंग और कंस्ट्रेंट के कंसेप्ट को बताने के लिए आज का वीडियो करने जा रहा हूँ। इसको बड़े ध्यान से देखेंगे, जिसमें मैंने फॉर एग्जांपल पाथफाइंडर का मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस को मैं एक्सप्लेन करके आपको बताऊंगा टू बूस्ट योर फिजिक्स कंसेप्ट। तो चलिए मैं क्वेश्चन को शुरू करता हूँ एंड आई थिंक क्वेश्चंस आप सभी कोई देख पा रहे होंगे। যে আমার স্টুডেন্ট রেগুলার ক্লাসে অ্যাটেন্ড করছো, তো কিছু জিনিস আমি ক্লাসে বুঝিয়ে দিয়েছি যেটা আমি ডাইরেক্টলি ইউজ করব। সো ওটা নিয়ে একটু তুমি কাইন্ডলি ক্লাস বুক দেখে ওরকম ফলো করে দেবে। সো চলো কোয়েশ্চেন আমি করতে যাচ্ছি, ভালো করে দেখো। প্রথম আমি ভেরি বেসিক থেকে সলভ করে শেখাচ্ছি, দেন তারপরে আমি একদম ওয়ান লাইন সলিউশন বলবো। যে যাবে তুমি স্প্রিং ব্লক এরকম কোয়েশ্চেন্স পাবে, দেন ডাইরেক্টলি তুমি অ্যানসার গুলো করতে পারবে। ঠিক আছে, সো লেটস স্টার্ট উইথ দি কোয়েশ্চেন। From very basic, how we can solve this question. Let's see how we can solve the question from the very basic. I think the question is visible to all. So what we can say here, all spring has a spring constant K. I'm going to draw this question. Here this is one spring attached with another spring. Then here is a string. Again, this pulley is attached with a different string. Then here another spring is there, which is attached with a block on which external force F is acting. We have to find the displacement of this block. So let's start the question. I think তোমরা সব একটা সিম্পল কোয়েশ্চেন দেখেছো কি, যদি শুধু একটা স্প্রিং থাকতো এন্ড এখানে ব্লক দেওয়া আছে এন্ড যদি এফ এক্সটার্নাল আছে, ধরে রাখো একে আমি এখন যদি কে ইকুইভ্যালেন্ট বলে দিই, কেন কি আমি এই সিস্টেমকে এরকমই কনভার্ট করে দিই। দেন এরকম দেওয়া থাকলে কি বলবে, when the block will be in equilibrium and suppose the extension is x, then কি লিখতে পারি, the F is equals to spring force, কেন কি স্প্রিং এদিকে টানবে in backward direction and in equilibrium net force must be 0. So we can write in this way. So x will be simply F by K equivalent. তো যদি আমরা সব K equivalent find out করে নিই, then কাজটা শেষ। So from very basic, how to solve, then we can see all spring has the spring constant, right? And we can see this spring, I am giving the number like 1 and say I am giving this spring as a number 2. So 1 and 2 are connected with the same string. So you can say, if you have studied the basic of the spring in the work power energy, like a spring combination, then one can say this spring number 1 and 2 is in series combination. And in the series combination, how you can rewrite the same question, then you can write there is a simply one spring of a spring constant K by 2, because K and K are in series, so their equivalent will be K by 2, which is simply attached with another spring like this. and here is only string. So if you replace that system with this, then I don't think there is any difference. You can check the question like this. So now what we can say, suppose this is going with say something x. Okay, this block has displacement x, and this pulley, say it is going with x naught, this pulley, and say this pulley is going with y naught. Okay, and the extension in this k/2 spring, you can say assume this extension is a small x. So যদি তোমরা সব স্প্রিং কনস্ট্রেন্ট মনে আছে, যদি যেটা আমি ক্লাসে পড়িয়ে দিয়েছি কনসেপ্টগুলো যদি তোমার মাথায় আছে, দেন তুমি ওকে যদি অ্যাপ্লাই করো তো তুমি কি দেখতে পারবে, এখানে যে স্প্রিং পোরশনটা আছে ওকে তুমি ডিভাইড করে নাও। তো কি করে ডিভাইড করব, তো তুমি তো জানো এরকমই তো ডিভাইড করবে না, দেন লেন্থ তো ইনএক্সটেন্সিবল থাকবে স্ট্রিং এ, তো লাগিয়ে দাও। তো কি লিখতে পারবে তোমরা সব ভিডিওকে পজ করে নিজে লিখবে, দেন একে ম্যাচ করিয়ে নেবে। কি লিখবো, এখানে থেকে শুরু করবে আর এখানে অবধি তুমি যাবে, ঠিক আছে, এখানে থেকে এখানে, মানে এখানে যদি আমি পি বলি और ये কিউ, তো ये তোমার পি আছে और ये কিউ আছে, and based on that তুমি মোশন গুলো দেখে নেবে কিরকম মুভ করছে, যেটা কনস্ট্যান্টে এক্সপ্লেন করে দিয়েছিলাম। আর ডাইরেক্টলি কি লিখতে পারবে, যে তুমি লিখবে 2x naught না, and this end is suppose is going with capital X, so this will be capital X is equals to, and this pulley is going with y naught. So similarly here the extension in this spring will be y naught, but here to find out the constant relation we can write this will be 2y naught and this will be 2x naught and plus your x. This is extent, this relation we have. The another relation is if you look for this spring, so what we can say in this spring, this end is going with x and here this end is coming with x naught, right? Suppose extension in this is say is z in this spring. So what we can write, x naught plus z value is equals to x, right? The another is the force relation. Here on this pulley, the tension will be equals to this spring force, means k/2 times x. So if you look at this pulley, then on this pulley what you can write, this is k/2 times x, x is the elongation, here also k/2 times x, but this side is your k times z. So kz can be written as kx/2 plus kx/2, which is simply kx, isn't it? And here also this pulley has moved by y naught, so extension in this spring will be simply y naught. So here the spring force will be also ky, isn't it? So this k/2x and here also k/2x, because the tension throughout the string remains the same, and which is equals to the spring force that is of k/2 constant, means k/2x tension is remains same throughout this string. So here also 2t means k/2x plus k/2x is equals to k times y naught. So if you equate it, then here we are getting this is coming equals to y. So from here we have z is coming equals to x is equals to y. So here we can club and we can write the direct k equivalent. How? Then you think here we have relation f is equals to this, f is equals to extension in this spring is Z. So here this is going to pull the block with KZ, and this is nothing but KZ by 2 because this is KZ. So here KZ by 2, KZ by 2. So throughout the string also the tension is KZ by 2. So net force on this block is KZ by 2 plus KZ, means 3 KZ by 2. Now we have to substitute the value of Z in terms of the capital X because X is the displacement of this block to get the result. So here, how we can substitute? So here AX and X naught, AX, how to club this value? So here we can write 2X naught. So 2X naught value is from here, from equation 2, we can write twice of, and X naught value is X minus Z. We can write here X naught is X minus Z and twice plus X is equals to 2Y naught, and 2Y naught is nothing but twice of Z. Getting it or not? Plus X, and X is also equals to Z. So this is coming 3Z. So from here what we can write? 2X and plus X is 3X and this is 2Z. Means what we can write? 3X is equals to 5Z. So we can write 3X. And now we substitute the value of Z here. Means that is coming 3X by 5, which is coming 9K by 10 times X. So X value will be 10F by 9K, which is the answer. So you can write the answer here. F is equals to 3K by 2, and the value of Z is 3X by 5. 3X by 5. So this is coming 9KX by 10. So X value is coming 10F by 9. This is the answer. So this solution was from very basic, but directly how we can write the answer for this question. Then listen me carefully what to do now. See, one thing is to do. Whatever be the tension here. Okay. And here. If we suppose here tension is T, then definitely here tension will be 2T, right? So this is the net tension is 3T. Now, as I have taught it during the class, what is our objective in the case of given spring system? Then always I have told you to try to convert all these spring in a single string. And that concept you know well how to do. So you can check here, this is 2T equals to this K. So you can assume here is K by 2. And this side also this is K by 2 spring. No, so this is K by 2, K by 2. And for this also, this is K and 2T is K. So here also you can assume this is K by 2 and this is also K by 2. So now this whole string comes in a single string, and now you can find the K equivalent for this single string to find out this value of T. Obviously, this T will be the extent, because if a single spring is attached with the block, then what you can write, the spring force will be K equivalent times extension. So suppose it is displaced by X, then this will be the K equivalent for this single string times X will be the force of tension. So now our job is done. Now you calculate the net K equivalent for this combination. Then what we can write? This K by 2 is in series. This K by 2 in series. So 4 combinations are there in the series. 4 similar springs are there in a series. So directly their equivalent can be written as K by 8. So we can write this combination as K by 8, which is again in series with this KK, and this K and K is also in series. So this is K by 2 and all are in series. So we can write this as a k by 2 divided by k by 8 plus k by 2. So this is coming how much? We can write k square by 16 divided by 10k by 16. So this 16 get cancelled, this k get cancelled. So this is coming, the k equivalent is k by 10. This k equivalent. So the tension will be k by 10 times x. But here this is 3t. So what we can write? Apart from the energy method that I have told during the class, directly we can find out the k equivalent and we can reach up to the result in this way. Based on this, again I am going to explain you the another sum of the same book, which is of Pathfinder, where you can apply the same concept and you can get the result easily. So now move to the next question. So this is again a problem of Pathfinder related with a spring block system concept. So now I am not going to solve this question from the very basic, because already I have told in the class also, and even in this video also I have already explained you. So directly now I am going to solve this particular question by replacing this thing. So how I can replace it? See, this system suppose this is of K1. If you have to replace, then this can be replaced with a single spring of 4K1 that I have told in the class. So still I am going to tell you. If you displace this fully by x, then here the extension in the spring will be 2x from the constraint. You know well. So here tension will be kx and 2kx. So the net force upward is 4kx. Means we can assume there is a spring constant 4k1, then our expression remains the same. So on this basis, I have replaced with this. And now you take this spring again, and this is of spring constant K2. Of mass, right? So here what we can do now? Again, these two are in series. So if you replace this, then again you can replace with a single. Its equivalent is, because since these two are in series, so you can write 4k1 k2 divided by 4k1 plus, isn't it? Now again, if you replace this, then you can replace with a single spring of spring constant 4 times this, like I have done in the first case. So this is coming 16k1 k2 divided by 4k1, right? So what we can write, its extension will be 16 k1 k2 by 4k1 plus k2 times x is equals to, so x value is coming 4k1 plus k2 mg by 16 k1. If we substitute the value, then 4 times k1 is given 100, so this is 400. K2 is given 200, so 200. Mass is given 8 kg, so 8 kg. G value is given as a 10, so 10 divided by 16 into K1 is your 100 and K2 is 200. So this is 600. So 600 and this 0 get cancelled. So solving, after solving, we are getting 15 centimeters, which is your option B. So I think the concept গুলো তোমাকে definitely help করবে whenever you are facing problems with the spring block system. এটা apply করে দেখবে, কিছু অসুবিধা হয় through comment you can ask me, I will try to clear your doubt. আর ভালো লাগলে একটা রিকোয়েস্ট আছে, কাইন্ডলি এটা শেয়ার করবে কি বাকিরা স্টুডেন্টও আমার এই কনসেপ্ট গুলো কি বেনিফিট নিয়ে ফিজিক্স কে বুস্ট করতে পারে। So for today I am going to end this session here only. Thank you everyone and thank you for watching my channel.